Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze and welcome to this series review of the Unmatched Fury series. So we're going to be having a look at series 10, 11 and 12. We have already looked at series 1 all the way through to series 9. I will put links in the description to those videos in case you haven't seen them yet. And the Unmatched Fury series really is one of my favourites. It was out around the mid-2000s. It was produced by Jax. It's not a Mattel line. And also they're not figures that have like articulation. They're literally just statues. But they're very, very detailed. Very detailed. The only criticism I have with them is that the faces can be sometimes off. The technology maybe wasn't as strong as it is now. And so, yeah, that'd be my big criticism, my only real criticism. I think the poses they have them in, the ring attire, the detail, I mean, it's brilliant. We've seen some awesome ones, and I can tell you there are some awesome ones in this video as well. So let's get straight to it anyway. Let's have a look at series 10. So the first figure that we're going to have a look at is the Great Khali. This is a decent figure. I like the pose. I think it makes him even bigger, even more imposing. Nice detail on the trousers, especially the boots. Can you see as well, talking about detail, look at the veins on his arms. That is staggering. I think the face is really strong. And overall, even though there's like not a lot to get excited about, I just think that this is a very accurate figure. Next, we got the Junkyard Dog, an absolute legend. Now, I can't decide on this figure because the Junkyard Dog is a legend, but this is very cartoonish. It seems very, I don't know, I like the detail is there. The ring attire looks awesome. I think the face is fine. I think, the chains that he's carrying just look absolutely brilliant. It is an iconic pose for him, but as I said, something about it just feels a little bit cartoonish. So I'm not sure. I don't hate this, but I'm not sure about it. Another one that I'm not too sure about is MVP. The face, I think, is what bothers me on this one. I like the ring attire. I like the pose. It's cool. He's got like nice necklace detail. But it's just, again, it's not that special. Certainly not as special as this. Now, sadly, this is the only image I can find of it. I can't find any of this out of its packaging. But this is an Ultimate Warrior figure. And look at that attire. The white attire is absolutely stunning. The boot tassels look fantastic. The face, from what I can see, looks okay. I think it's got like purple face paint. But it's just, this looks quality. The pose that he's doing is, of course, iconic. Shaking the ropes. Looks like he's got a top rope in his hands and he's shaking just as he comes down. When he first gets into the ring and he's shaking the ropes away, it's like, this looks absolutely brilliant. The attire in particular really stands out. So, not the strongest of series, but couple of figures, Great Khali, the Ultimate Warrior, I think definitely worth checking out. Next up, we got Series 11. So let's have a look at Chris Jericho. This is a nice figure. Really like the attire. Face scan looks cool. The pose, of course, is iconic. And yeah, does the job. Another one that does the job is CM Punk. Not a fan of this era of CM Punk where he has the long hair. I much prefer the CM Punk that had like the shaved head. But this yellow attire looks cool. The boots look cool. The smug facial expression as well looks really cool. So there is a lot to like about this CM Punk figure. And you have to remember as well that when they were making these this probably was what CM Punk looked like. They probably hadn't gotten to the shaved head Punk era. Or if they had, they'd only just got there. Honky Tonk Man next. This is like a flashback figure. Love the blue mats. Think they look absolutely brilliant that he's standing on. Jumpsuit as well. Look at the detail. You can see all the rhinestones on there, and just looks really, really cool. Face looks a little off. The hair looks great. Obviously comes with the guitar as well. If you put this on your shelf, you are going to know who this is, right? That's not an issue. But there's just something slightly off with the face, but I do think it's a good figure. An interesting figure. Another figure, though, that has an amazing suit is this $1 million man. This is the last figure in Series 11. Comes with the $1 million championship around his waist. I doubt that you could remove that because, as I said, they had no articulation. It literally was just a statue. But everything about this looks brilliant. Hair is awesome. A really interesting facial expression. It's not like smug. It's more like, I don't know. I can't describe that facial expression. It looks like he's, I don't know. But as I said, the $1 million championship looks awesome. The suit looks awesome. I really think this is one of the strongest Unmatched Fury figures that they made. So really, really impressive stuff. And that brings us to the final series in this video, Series 12. So we've got the Undertaker. Look at this. So it's his purple attire. So obviously predominantly black. The Undertaker always is. And then he's got purple gloves and like purple boot coverings. I think the face is amazing. I think the tattoo detail is stunning. It's just ruined by the hair. I think the hair just doesn't look right, and it distracts from the figure. Like, it's the first thing I noticed. So for me, the hair just ruins it slightly. Next, we've got JBL. This one, I think everything is great apart from the face. The face isn't a disaster. I think the face is fine. But yeah, I just kind of look at it and it just looks a touch off. I think Mattel have ruined me because like they tend to get like the face scans pretty bang on, but that's because the technology is so advanced. I'm not sure the technology was quite as advanced going back, 15 years ago. And next figure though, look at this. Big Show. Similar to the Great Khali. The pose makes him look taller. Good attire, good facial expression, face scan. It's good, it's big, it's imposing. Again, this is going to look awesome on a shelf. And the final one that we're going to have a look at, and the final one in Series 12, the final one in this video, Razor Ramon. So again, I think the face is a touch off, but everything else is great. Love the chains around his neck. He's got the hair, chest hair. He's got the gold jacket, black boots, black knee pads. Overall, this looks epic. It looks really, really cool. It's just a little bit off on the face again. And as we've said all throughout this video, that very much is like a recurring theme. But there's some absolutely brilliant figures in these series. Especially, I think that $1 million man might be my favourite. Maybe the Ultimate Warrior from Series 10. That was really good. There's a few in there. So I'd love to know your thoughts. I'd love to know which figure stood out to you. Let me know in the comments below. Because I always have a read through, see what people are saying. If you like the video, then give it a like. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, we will be taking a look at Series 13, 14 and 15 very soon. I think that might be the end though. I think they finished at Series 15, so I'll have to do some research and make sure that I've definitely showed them all. So join me for that. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.